Wikipedia on behalf of the Chinese government. So we stuck to our principles, and we will continue to do so. Now, the current situation is that we were recently unblocked in China, so now we're accessible in China. This is a part of a fairly large wave of unblockings that happened just before the Olympics. This had been predicted by a lot of observers that China was going to try to show a more open face to the world during the Olympics. And the real question is, what happens next? So, well, we don't know yet. We'll see. But for me, I'm very hopeful that the Chinese government has realized that blocking access to information is really not even in their interest, even as an authoritarian government. It's kind of hopeless. Having been to China, I know that just as, here, downloading music illegally from the internet is something you're not supposed to do, and guess what? All the kids know how to do it. And guess what? All the kids in China know how to access Wikipedia too. So it's not really doing that much good for them. So what else about Wikipedia today? Well, the interesting thing, or one of the interesting things about Wikipedia is how radical it has been as an enterprise, as an organization. So the Wikimedia Foundation is the nonprofit organization, a charity that I founded, which owns and operates Wikipedia. And it has today only about 15 employees. We spent around $2 million last year, and we'll spend, I think, $4 or $5 million this year. So people are always wondering. I go to conferences and I meet people and they start asking me questions, and at first I don't understand what they're asking, but then I realize the premise behind their questions is they kind of want to know, where's the big building with hundreds of people? They're looking for the Google campus, something like that. The building doesn't exist. There's nothing like that. Among the 15 employees, there's only one of them who is on a day-to-day basis tasked with actually dealing with editors on the website. We have a volunteer liaison who handles some phoned-in complaints from the public and does various things for the foundation related to the volunteers. But the actual editorial control of the website is fully in the hands of the volunteers. It's not something that's done top-down from the organization. That method of organization was actually forced on us in an ironic sense. By the fact that we're really a creature born out of the dot-com crash. In the early days of Wikipedia, had there been investment money available to me, I would have been able to make some different decisions. When you start to have a problem on a website, the natural inclination is to say, oh, well, we need to hire someone to deal with this. We need to hire some moderators. We need to hire something. Well, there was no money to hire anybody, and so what we had to do was innovate. We had to radically change our perceptions about how you would run a community. And we had to evolve mechanisms within the community for the community to be able to police itself. And that's really one of the amazing things about Wikipedia, is that there is this enormous social structure within Wikipedia that is tasked with holding and maintaining the principles and applying them on a day-to-day basis in a way that's fair and that furthers the values of the project.